Hello, today we have to repair this Xbox Series X. The problem with this one is not powering on. I'm gonna plug the power cable in. I'll show you. Power cable plug in. Okay. Press the power button. Can't see. Dead, right? Every single button we have on the console is not doing nothing. Okay. Plug. Try with different power cables. No, it's not the power cable. And luckily, I think someone just a scratch. I think nobody get into this one yet, so we're gonna be the first ones. Now other things what we have to take in consideration is this thingy here is bent, so we need to see we can fix that one, and the HDMI is broken as well, so we need to fix the HDMI too. But to start with, this plastic is broken here, but that's not an issue. Yeah, to start with, we have to see if we can get power back into this device. So I will be back when I had the motherboard out. I'll see you later then. Now just take the back cover off, and there was no screws. Here was no screw, here was no screw either. They probably heat up this paper and the sticker and they just took it off like this, and there's no sticker under this one. Anyway, after I took it off, I'm sorry I didn't film it because I didn't know this is someone get into this. But look, all the cables are disconnected. Just to understand, this is not a customer job. I bought this console from someone from Facebook, and he said there's no power. Now the HDMI is faulty, but I would say let's plug in all the cables and see if it's powering on, right? Definitely someone mess around inside of this one. Let me look at this. This is not sitting properly. This one is supposed to go up here like that, something like that. But before I plug in everything, I would like to take it apart and see what's going on, because it might be something I don't want to plug in, and I don't know, maybe we blown something off or something. So let's remove the board, and we're going from there. Probably this guy was not aware. Of these cables. Someone sold it to him like no power, and I don't know. So this one looks like nobody remove it all, because you can tell by the sticker it looks like nobody took it off, but normally when you took it off is no sticker so great there. but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's get this off. Now we're going from there. 1 second, someone texts me. The one Xbox, PlayStation 5 for sale. So take the fan out. The fan looks fine. It's not making any noise, strange noise, so that's good. Let me remove the screws from here. Just like that. Very curious to see if this console is powering on after I plug in the cables. I'm not gonna be surprised if I see any of the connector from this board damaged. I'm not gonna be surprised at all. Okay, let's take this out. Can disconnect the cables from the hard drive as well. Well, at least the cables from the hard drive are connected. Look like nobody mess around with these ones. Let me grab something. Okay, so like that and like that, perfect. So we're good to go out, yes? Here we go. We are out. Okay, where was the distress? Fell down. Okay, so doesn't look like someone mess around here, to be honest with you. As I said, I think nobody took this one out. So yeah, I mean, I can't really see the connector. Let me go under the microscope. Let's see if the connector is broken, the one for the power button, because I reckon that's the problem. I got our microscope and let's see, because I see it like it's broken. Yeah, you see? So what they did, they tried to remove that cable and they broke the connector. And after they did that, probably they try open it to fix the HDMI. Some professional technician maybe the customer himself. And yeah, so that connector, when you disconnect the cable, you need to press. There is like a metal, it's this one here, it's like a metal, I'm sure when I took it, it's like a metal, you have to press on it, so after you press on it you remove the connector out. So yeah, if you don't press on it, that cable will not come out. When you, if you force it out, you're gonna break the connector. Simple as that. What can you do? There's nothing you can do. Remove this one. Yeah, we need to get to the connector. I will show you. Unfortunately, I don't have the connector, so I have to order one. But I just want to see how damaged it is, how bad it is. I mean, can power on the console even if you don't have the power button, but anyway I need to change the connector, so it doesn't matter, you know. Need to change that one anyway, so there's no point to bother. Let me unscrew everything here. It's only the connector. This will be an easy fix. Anyway, I need to yeah, definitely nobody opened this one here. Can tell by the screws. I need to change the thermal paste as well. We here, why not? You know. And then we need two screws like this to put it back, what they're missing from there as well. Hopefully we can find them online. I used to put all the screws in order so I know where they're coming from, but I think this is the 5th or the 6th Xbox Series X I open, and now I know every single one is going. Don't need any more to put them in place. So in order to take this cable out, you need to take this plastic off like that, and then this one is just sliding down like this, and you have to remove this plate first, right? So we have one more screw here, like that. So you got this plate out, and now we have to remove the power cable, which is here, like that. Need to open this one, force it, because otherwise it's not come off. And you have one more cable just there. And now our power supply will be out if when I disconnect this screw as well. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with this board, it's just that connector. This is what I think. It's a good idea to take this plastic off as well. Just like this. And the connector is, the power supply is out. Okay. Now you can disconnect this cable, and then this board will come off. And I will show you what I'm talking about. Just like that. Now all this assembly, slide these cables like that, and here you have the processor, which we don't care at the moment. We're done. And this is the board we're interested in, and that's our connector there. Now I want to see if I can repair this one, or I need to this is the connector. You can see, if you need to press on it like this. Look inside the connector. Might not be damaged. Unlikely, but yeah, slightly bent up, but so not really sure. See, it's not laid down on the board anymore, but all the legs are still connected. Let me check. That's solid. Yeah, all solid. I don't know. I think I will order the connector and we're going from there. If I will try to fix this one, I will come back with the video. I don't know. I'll put all back together and try to see if he's working or not. Can't see. One of the pins are not looking right there. Yeah, I'll look to see if I found the connector, and I'll change the connector, and that's it. Better. Well, see you later. Alright, I'm back, and I was thinking, I mean, this connector, I ordered a connector because it's damaged anyway. I will change it, but I was thinking now, let's try to see if it's powering on, because the connector inside looks fine, so let's give it a go. Put it back. Anyway, I need to change the HDMI as well, because it's damaged. Let me just have a look on the microscope again, just to be sure. Yeah, you see, looks like you have something in there. Let me check. What's in there? Yeah, the metal. Anyway, this HDMI. Yeah, we need to change the HDMI. Anyway, let's see if it's powering on without losing any more time. Put this back roughly. Like that. And this connector back. Okay. Power supply. Couldn't make it better. This connector here. Okay. This one. Like that. And this plate. Screw just catching a few screws. Two screws off. One here. One here. That we can put one over here, right? said, I know the screws, isn't it? Kind of. Let's start one here. It's fine. Like that. One in this corner. One on this corner, and that's it. Should stay together. Just want to see if it's powering on, that's it. Maybe one here. This is. I'm gonna plug the power cable. We need this one to be secure in place, and we're done. Push this back in place. Like that. Perfect. Now you need this kind of glasses so you see exactly what you're doing there. I'm not gonna see because I have to bend this one, but you can find videos online. Or you can take this cable safely out. So that one is in place. This one where we have to push this down, it's gonna be tricky to pull it back, but let's see. Okay, so you went inside. I'm talking about this one. I went inside quite nicely. We put the fan, yeah, why not? Let's put the fan in there as well. Good. Power cable. Now you can't see the image because the HDMI is broken, but I just want to see if it's powering on. Let me plug the power cable. Hopefully it's not gonna blow up. Nothing here. Okay, power is on. Pressing the power button and it's working. Did you hear the sound? Look, go light. So even that one, if it's damaged, is still functional. Anyway, I will change that one, but meantime I think I will think I will change the HDMI too. It's turning off, yeah. Perfect. Okay. I'll now put you here. I'll make some sound anyway. Let's unplug. I'll take it apart and I'll change the HDMI port and because I'm curious to see if I have image, and when the connector is coming I will change the connector as well, so I'll see you for testing. I'm not gonna record when I change the HDMI port because I already have a video about that, or maybe I will record, I will see. I'll see you later. Okay, so what I did so far, I did not replace that connector because I want to see if I have an image, but I replaced the HDMI port. So now we have a brand new HDMI port. I fixed that cable, the plastic next to the HDMI, which was bent. So now that looks nice and straight. And all we have to do is to see if it's powering on and we have an image. We know it's powering on, but we don't know if we're gonna have an image. Now let me plug in the power. Just like that. HDMI. HDMI is plugged in. Good. Now plug in the power. Switch on. Is on, so we have to see an image on that screen, and we have an image. Nice, we have lots of games as well. Truck Simulator, Call of Duty, Red Dead Redemption. So it's fixed. What was the issue? HDMI. Probably they sent over to someone to get it fixed and we couldn't manage to fix it, and they give them back like this, and that's my only explanation. Okay then, so I'll wait for that to come back to the port. I will solder that port, I will change that port because it was a little bit damaged, and it will be back on sale. So yeah, I will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching, and if you like the video, please like and subscribe, and yeah, take care.